Welcome back to Channel Sport this morning. We're still talking UEFA Nations League. Let's quickly spare your thoughts on, for Cristiano Ronaldo, who's just continuing to do amazing things on the football field for Portugal, as well as his club, Juventus. Scored a hat-trick yesterday to help Portugal advance to the final of the Nations League. It's 53rd for club and country. And this guy, at 34, continues to defy every logic out there of how you continue to play at this level at that age. But we've come to agree that is a phenomenon, and we shouldn't be surprised about what he's doing at all.
I'm not surprised. One of the greatest players I've ever played the game of
football. Absolutely.
Absolutely. This is his 53rd hat-trick. That goes to show that he played at the level that we've never seen. Cristiano Ronaldo is outwardly. Cristiano Ronaldo is a phenomenal.
I like that.
Cristiano Ronaldo has shown why he's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, that game yesterday, the Swiss played good football.
Right.
But when you have a player like Cristiano Ronaldo can determine anything within the space of seconds, what will you do? Cecilia Tayo, those two, the first goal was scored in the first half, was a sublime, breathtaking free kick.
Yeah,
but towards the end of the game,
it was looking like a 1-0.
Lovely assist from Bernardo Silva, and the conversion was sublime. And the third one, you have to say, wow.
Where is it going?
Because
two goals in 3 minutes.
Ronaldo has been carrying the Portuguese national team on his shoulders for almost 10 years now, and he's still doing it. He deserves all the accolades. He deserves all the respect in this world. He deserves all the praise. Now they are hosting the competition. You are doing that on the home fans. You are cementing your legacy.
Right.
That's a lifetime legacy. Now they're in the finals now. They're expecting what will happen between England and Holland. That will be a pulsating game. Right from the news, Hurricane is not starting. Well, nevertheless, that doesn't take away the shine from the English team. The other players to do the job without Hurricane.
Kindly hold your thoughts there, since you mentioned England. Now let's go and listen to what the coach, Gareth Southgate, as well as Raheem Sterling, who's been rumoured as the captain for tonight's game against Holland. Let's listen to the pre-match thoughts now.
Against the Netherlands.
Well, it's been a strange or a different sort of preparation, but every time you get together with international team, there's always complications of some sort. In March, we lost 8 players with injury. Young players came in and played brilliantly. So we've shown incredible adaptability and resilience as a team over the last 2 years in particular. I think in terms of where the players are at, I've got to assess all of the players that were involved in Madrid, because it's a unique game, unique set of circumstances, whether you won or lost, the emotion of it, the physical implications, the fact that the players only arrived on Tuesday, and there's a lot of tactical work that's been going on, so I've got to assess them all.
I feel, growing up and, watching a lot of England games, you always had a dream to play for England, but I never thought one day I would be able to say, if the manager picks me or not. That'll be within a chance to make my 50th cap, and it's a massive achievement for me, and it's something that I'll cherish for the rest of my life, and so will my family.
Raheem Sterling and Gareth Southgate speaking ahead of tonight's matchup against the Netherlands. The Netherlands have also been speaking as well to Virgil van Dijk, fresh of winning that UEFA Champions League, and Ronald Koeman was coming to turn around the fortunes of the Orange boys. They're also speaking ahead of tonight's match. Let's listen to them now.
Both teams, if they are fully fit, then they're gonna stay not 100% because everyone has a full season behind them. But there's a chance to win a trophy in this case, and for us as a group, we definitely want to go for it. We definitely want to give everything that we got, and it's going to be tough, but we're going for it, and we're full of confidence as well.
It was a difficult period, but when Gareth Southgate took it over, I think he gave possibilities, chances to young players. I think that had a big impact for the national team, and if you watch them, if you look to the squad of the English national team, it's full of quality. And I think a good balance in the team. They have physically strong players, they have technical players, they have fast players, and a lot of players who can be selected for the national team.
Gareth Southgate, I beg your pardon. Ronald Koeman there speaking on the impact that Gareth Southgate has had since being named manager of the Three Lions tonight. Those two teams will face off, and one team will go ahead to face Portugal in the final. Which team is that going to be?
Plays my money on England.
England.
Okay.
Really?
All right. Let's see if it's going to happen.
I'm surprised.
The finals. All right, let's go straight to the papers now, Tayo. Time
Right.
to go straight to the papers, and they will be reviewing the Super Eagles of Nigeria playing against Zimbabwe, starting with a complete sport here. And in complete sports, you have the front page having the Super Eagles training right there. Kenneth Rohr says Nigerians can expect a fighting Eagles, expresses fitness concerns over Kalu. And I know yesterday it was all about looking at Leon Balogun and Kelechi Iheanacho. Now it's Kalu and Aino. So that's the concern about Zimbabwe Warriors from Nigeria. Today, Ogu says Super Eagles ready to deliver. But what's the but there? We'll wait and see. Musa Iwobi-Shehu arrived Eagles camp today. 23 players trained on Wednesday evening. Okay, Genetro expecting fighting Eagles?
Yes. The Eagles must fight. There's always been fighters. They're warriors. So it's not.
That's the least you expect.
That's the least we expect from them. Well, the tournament match is very good for them to build their cohesion, to build their match fitness, going to the competition. So, Cecilia, Tayo, we are going to Egypt. The least Nigerians expect from any Super Eagles team is to win the Nations Cup.
Absolutely, especially having missed the last two editions.
Yes.
Let's go to Sporting Life now quickly. Sporting Life has our final paper for review. 23 Eagle Stars trained under the rain. Latest arrivals being Musa Ahmed Musa, Alex Wobi, and Shehu Abdullahi. Buffon leaves PSG. I think this should be the end of his career now. What's the point? Still playing? They had a very underwhelming season.
That's a farewell. A farewell to a legend.
A
a goalkeeper that took the art of goalkeeping to another level. And Gigi, from the time he was in Parma, when I spotted him as a Parma goalkeeper, when he was being covered by the great and Fabio Cannavaro. They built a very strong team, and the won the UEFA Cup in 1998 before the World Cup for Kopinowski was top. And it's a good farewell to a good goalkeeper.
That is fantastic.
A World Cup winner.
And unfortunately, no Champions League though. Too bad.
Oh, you know, that in the player's career,
you can't
have it. The old Ronaldo de Lima played for 5 teams that won the Champions League, but never won the Champions League medal. So Gigi now win the medal too.
Doesn't take anything
falls
away.
into the class of Zlatan Ibrahimovic too. That never won the Champions League, but they had a stellar career.
Absolutely.
But that doesn't take anything away from
Nothing
it.
at all.
Because the wonders they did at Germany 2006, winning the World Cup, well, that was a pinnacle of world football. By winning that, you still have something to show for your career.
I agree, totally. Let's still on our Sporting Life. Van Dijk wants to extend Liverpool contract. Conte puts Bale top of wish list. As for Inter Milan, Eriksen wants to leave Tottenham. Ronaldo rape investigation still open. What else again? Manchester United ready to reject Pogba offers. Atletico Madrid join Alexis Sanchez race. Juventus consider Mandzukic sell. There's a lot to talk about Warriors in Nigeria today. Omero to Marshall Eagles defense. This is very interesting.
Oh, you know, we've been talking about it. I guess I had the greatest in La Liga with Leganes, and he has been doing great. So I'm not surprised if he's Marshall in the defense. He has been around, he has the experience. The unfortunate thing is that he has a topsy-turvy career in Europe, right from Chelsea to Middlesbrough. He has been loaned, but now he's settled in La Liga. So he should bring that stability he had enjoyed in his European club career down to Super Eagles. So
what you're saying is going to be Omero,
he's good to go with Trostekong.
With Trostekong.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to get out of you.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you. Welcome, Cecilia. It's always nice to be with you guys in the studio.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys for watching. I'm Cecilia Mogbe.
I'm Tayo Salam. Enjoy the rest of your day.